Brad, down here at your home base, St John's Amateur Boxing Club in Charlton, which your dad set up, was it about 12 years ago, was it?
Coming up to 10 years, coming up to the 10-year anniversary.
And you've been in here since you were, what, 8 years old?
Yeah.
What, you're now 18?
Been here from the start, nearly 19 now, yeah.
And as long as I've been filming the amateur shows, probably for about the last four and a bit years, you've been our Northwest champion, mate.
Yeah, I've been had a good little run of Northwest titles in the last few years.
But this year, you went. I know you've done it once before as a junior.
Yeah.
But this one is obviously it's your biggest achievement really, because you've just won the Northwest Association of Girls and Boys Clubs title, Class C, 75 kilos.
National title, yeah. And,
well, the good thing about that is I was really shocked, because I was just talking to you before it, and I was saying, because you were making that step, that transition from 69 to 75.
Yeah.
And I said to you, don't expect to win too much in your first year stepping up, it's going to be hard. And you're going...
Go all the way. But it was a big jump up really, because up until February, I was boxing at 64 in February, boxed twice at 69, and then I kind of just kept growing really. And I thought it was a bit, I maybe could have made 69 with a struggle and wouldn't have been as strong as, would have been a bit bigger the weight, but I've kind of never in my life ever made the weight easier, been able to eat what I want.
Well, you've always been tall for your weight, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you now, about 6'2"?
About 6'2", yeah, 6'3".
So, and you're still growing.
Yeah, I would be 81 next year. But so I thought, why not? Never ever done it easy, ever just focused on the boxing. It's always been, the last 2 weeks, it's been about weight.
Well, I filmed you winning the Northwest version of this Northwest Schools and Boys Club competition. You beat a kid called Keaton Jackson.
Yeah.
And it was a good fight.
Tough kid, very tough kid.
Yeah, he did, he really came in. But I think you had, was it 3 counts? Getting 3 counts and stopped in the last round, was it? It was a bit unfortunate. I think you could have continued to
I thought, with the effort that he put on, you come to fight.
Oh, definitely.
I thought maybe you could have seen the 3 rounds out, which would have been good, but I've talked to the kid since and he said, it's like a massive experience for me, it helped us, and hopefully going to start some sparring and stuff with him, helping him on as well.
He's boxing out the north side now, is he?
Yeah, that north side,
I've spoke to you a few times and I've always said, you surprise people by the way you fight.
Yeah.
Because you're this tall kid and you expect you to be, a very rangy fighter, have a nice jab on you and stick and move, but you like a tear up.
Yeah, it's I don't want to say a bad habit because it works, it's effective, but I can mix it up. If I need to box, if I need to get behind that jab.
Which you did in this competition a little bit, didn't you? Because you weren't feeling 100% towards the end of the competition, were you?
A bit ill towards the last few fights, so I thought I can't be getting involved, I can't be getting stuck in, because it'll just catch up with me. So moved my feet a bit, a few straight shots, a few feints, which I don't throw many straight shots.
This is perhaps something that you should have done in the youth champ. When I filmed you in the youth championships, and you thought they went up to, I think you won the Northwest, and I think you won your pre-quarter final, did you? Or was this in your pre-quarter final?
This was in the pre-quarter final, yeah.
Against the Dickinson?
Yeah.
And he was a tough, strong kid.
Yeah, top
and you went toe-to-toe with him, didn't you?
Yeah.
And your dad was telling you off?
Yeah, got a bit of a bollocking, but you live and you learn, don't you? Maybe if I would have boxed then, I wouldn't have gone all the way onto this competition.
But it's quite appropriate, your style, because I was saying, you're a young kid you've been moving around with, because you did a college course, didn't you, based up in Bolton?
Yeah, in Bolton.
And part of that involved you going down to Gallagher's gym, which is based in Bolton.
Trained in gloves with all the college lads, and every now and then we'd get to see a bit of sparring, we'd see a bit of pad work or whatever.
Because as a 16, 17 year old, you were moving around with the likes of Anthony Crowley.
Yeah, Joe got us in, it was actually just after he had his accident and had his operation and stuff with his head. I was his first spar back, I think.
Right.
Just did 4 rounds with him, and it was kind of just did a few rounds with Derry Matthews. I've done a good few pros that I was doing, yeah. Who else do you want? I was up at, did some with, up at Hatton's with interrupt him before he won his English title.
Oh yeah.
Did a few of him.
He had the 3 brothers there up until about 6 months ago, didn't he? They've been back down south, I think, haven't they?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the reason why I was talking about Gallagher's is because actually you fight a bit like one of your heroes there, Callum Smith.
Yeah, I love watching.
Because he's a tall, rangy kid who likes to have a tear up and he can fight as well, standing toe to toe with you as he can, you know, from a distance.
Yeah, and obviously for him it's very effective so far. It could be effective for me that.
And it has been.
Yeah, it has been.
I think I've videoed you over the last 4 years about 12 times, most of them in championships.
Yeah.
And I think I've only got 1 defeat on there, and that was a split decision to a good kid from Isle of Man, that Matthew Relic, is it?
Yeah, Rennie.
Rennie.
Yeah, good kid, like. And I was supposed to box him last year actually.
But he ended up pulling out, didn't he?
In the youth, yeah, but it never came off. But yeah, it's not lost many in the Northwest in the last few years.
Well, how many fights have you had now? You've had over 70, haven't you?
Yeah, 80 in this competition. 81 was my final. Lost 20, 21 or something.
And they've all been in, you know. I'd say I don't think I've ever seen you get beat in a regional competition since at least 4 years I've been filming you, and then you've been in it every time you've entered. Like I say, I don't think you've ever not won the Northwest area. Eighth
Northwest title I picked up this year, I think. So gonna have to start counting on toes in a few years.
Well, so what you hoping for now then? I mean, is it an ambition, or do you want to make a future? Do you want to be a professional fighter?
Without 100%, without a doubt. It's all I'm good at. It's all I'm relying on. But you know, I'm still only a kid. I'm only 18 to 19 in February.
What made you? I know your dad had set this gym up,
yeah.
But obviously you were too young to be fighting then. You would have only been 8 or 9 years old when that happened.
Yeah.
What got you into it?
I don't know. It was kind of.
Nothing to do with being ginger.
I used to get picked on because I was ginger. No, I used to always be in the gym and stuff. Because obviously my dad was coaching, so I used to come in, mess about at the bags and that, but it was never serious. And then, you know, when you start sparring, and it's kind of you get it, and I think it goes either 2 ways. You either think, oh no, it's not for me this, or you think, I want to hit him back. And I wanted to hit a few kids back, and then I think after the first spar, really, you know, you used to fold him.
You know what, I noticed that when you do, like I was saying before, you do enjoy a good tear up.
Yeah.
And when it gets tough, we get to see the best of you.
Yeah.
And you know, you are really, really deceiving, because you think people will break you in two because you're such a tall kid.
Yeah.
And you seem to, this 75 looks like it's going to suit you, mate, because you're filling out now as well.
I think I've had a few messages saying, when you moved up, I thought, well, it's a bit of a big jump that, but you seem to have found your weight. And I feel good at it. I've been doing a bit of strength conditioning and stuff. I never felt out of place when I was in there. I never was it, or was inside and thought, bloody hell, he's strong, this lad.
Well, we've obviously, this is another transition for you, because you're going to be completing the youths. And will this be next year, your first year as a senior? Yeah,
my next fight will be a senior. No head guard, in with the big boys, 12-ounce gloves. But I'm looking forward to it, can't wait. It's been a long time coming,
Because obviously this is where it's going to really test you. I suppose it was good to make that transition earlier rather than later, because it gives you that opportunity to grow into this 75 kilos.
With us only just moving up to 75 really, and then moving up to senior as well so fast, that is a big jump, because on paper really I could be fighting like, I don't know, Fowler, these lads, and you know that's a big jump, but it's
doesn't fear you though, does it?
No, does it? Well, I want to test myself, you know, I'm at the bottom of the pile now.
Yeah.
Well,
because
no one expects anything from me.
You've been so used to being at the top, coming all the way through there. Now, you know, you're going to be a young kid who's just moved up to 75, fighting kids who are going to be 25, 26, who are boiling down to make 75 as well. They're going to be naturally bigger kids than you.
It's all about, I love testing myself, and I love seeing how, you know, I want to get in with these kids and see how I get on. And you know, if I get beat, that's what everyone expects. So what? I'll come back next year, and yeah, I'm not really looking forward.
Well, this is a big transition period for you. Yeah. But you started it really, really well. Yeah. Because I said to you, you know, when stepping up to the 75, don't expect too much. Yeah. And you go and defy the odds and go and win.
Go and show you. Did it just to shut you up? Yeah. I've always been, the last few years, I've always been there or thereabouts and just missing out. And I always seem to just fall that one fight short or just miss out.
But this is great for you because now you're down here and people are looking up to you, all the other kids, because you've got quite a few kids who
box here. Yeah, a few good little kids coming through now.
And, you know, it must be great confidence for them to see you and see what you've done now and being a national champion. And like you say, you know, the people, I mean, I hear good people talking about you, I mean, professionals and all that, saying, Bradley Ray, what a top kid and this and that. Yeah. You know, it must give you great confidence.
Yeah, it is, and it's just obviously the confidence, but it's just you get a name out there, and you know, when people are talking about you and stuff, it feels good.
Can let that confidence go to the head, or some people can use it to their advantage and make that belief become real. And I think that's what you're doing. You're making what people. You want to prove those kids right, don't you? Yeah, you know, everyone who's talking good about you, you want to make sure to them that, look, I'm doing this not just for them, I'm doing it for you.
They can say in a few years I told you so. I told you it was good. But yeah, just time will tell. Just gotta wait and see, really.
All right. Well, listen, Brad, it's been a pleasure, and congratulations again on becoming the 75 kilo Northwest Girls and Boys Association champion.
Nice one, mate. Cheers.
Take care, mate. Bye bye. Yeah.